Shut your whore mouth. Shut your whore mouth. Oh, it's the first 10 minutes. It's supposed to be nice. What's that StreamYard thing doing up there? I need to sort that out. I got to sort out my subscription or some shit. Hiya. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Last Rites Random, I guess. Shit name, innit? But it's basically random. So it's Friday. Thought I'd chill in for a little while. Got some water. And I even have a singular treat, having had no alcohol for about 2 weeks. Singular treat. I've got some shit to do tonight. Maybe I'll get more. Maybe I won't. What's going on over here? Already getting red stuff. OGM in the house. How are you? I'm good. I'm doing good. Great game from OGM this week. Go check out the streams. There have been lots of, I think it's Dusk Falls. I might be getting the game wrong. Yeah, at first I was like, what's this? And then I was like, I actually like it. It reminds me of an old like CD-ROM game in terms of some of the graphics, but it's pretty cool. Choose your own adventure and all that. Kelly's in the house. Wow, how are we? Good. Nice. What was I going to say here? Oh, people are having a panic about Twitter, aren't they? That's what's going on. Twitter's fine. That's the entire summary. Twitter is fine. It's not going to go away. It's not going to turn off. It's going to be fine. It's still the best one. It's still the best app. There's Mastodon's like just going to a family meal, isn't it? Just no one talking to each other. There's probably a place for them, but they're not going to replace Twitter, and it's going to be fine. It's not going to, a lot of people have left, and they'll get people to work in these jobs instantly, because that's how it is. They pay pretty well as well. I think Twitter. Thanks for coming. No, had a great time. I was going to give you and Husky a big shout out as well, and Divinely Cursed. Oh fuck it, let's get it in there now. And DC and April Reed as well, because you've all given me excellent shout outs in the last week or so. So slowly ticking up, and I think I'm need 7 more people to get the follower thing for affiliate on Twitch. I just need to get the stream data up, which is the reason that I'll be doing tomorrow's Drinkathon on Twitch, and it's just going to be on Twitch. It's going to go to YouTube in the background, but it'll be private, and then I'll switch that on a day or 2 later as well, and that's what I'll do at least for 1 or 2 a week for a while. They'll just go to Twitch and then appear on YouTube later, and then another episode that will just go to YouTube and elsewhere. That's the plan. Let's just pour this now. Yeah, great. It'll be good to see you. Good to see everyone on tomorrow. So Brett Erickson was supposed to be on tomorrow, but yeah, we had a chat last Saturday and he can't make it because Elon's making him go to work. So it's kind of topical. Probably got to go hardcore on the forklift. We haven't got back in touch since, but I've said, how about the 26th or any Saturday in December. So at the moment, I'm going to pencil in next Saturday, a week from tomorrow, but it could be any of the next 3 or 4. Hopefully before Christmas, we'll get him on in that case as well. Cheers to you. Hi, I'm Carl from Nashville, and I don't draw. One of these days, I'm going to draw while Brock's on. I'm just going to draw in secret, and then at the end, I'm going to show you what I've drawn to see how bad it is and how much little I understand the basic principles of art. So yeah, Twitch, hopefully pretty soon I'll be able to apply for the affiliate thing and then get some little emotes and pimp it up a little bit, and that will go hand in hand with some of the stuff that I'm doing in terms of equipment as well. The first thing is a new system to stream from and edit and all that stuff, which is I'm working on paying for it right now. And then bit by bit you'll see equipment get better, and then you'll see this change a bit in the next few months. But being in Manchester is key for that. I don't know why I've got some gum that was in a pocket for weeks just to point at you, but that is what's just happened just there. Exactly. So I'll get pimpy on the Twitch channel. I'm enjoying Twitch a lot more recently, actually. Keeping an eye out for when people are going live. And there's been some cool, found some cool little artists on there as well, actually, this week. Yeah, I like it, and I'm still going to do it here. I'm still going to, but I looked into the rules, and yeah, you can't multi-stream when you're an affiliate. So, but you can have stuff go active on other platforms 24 hours later. So again, at the moment I'm using StreamYard, and I'll pump into a private thing on YouTube out to Twitch, and I'll release it on YouTube a day or two later, and then yeah, well, I'll figure it out. And then at least one that probably just does go to YouTube and other stuff, and pre-records as well. Pre-records can go to both, but YouTube, they'll go up to YouTube first because it's a better platform for it. A terrifying thing the other day. It's so embarrassing. It's so bad. I had so much footage. I had 4K footage. I had 2 cameras. I had to do a lot of stuff twice, but things corrupted, and the video editor I used was having a mare. It was having a mare, basically. So that's part of when I get the new system. I'm going to have, well, I'll have license for like Adobe Premiere and stuff. But if I'm going Mac, I'm going Mac for the editing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Put the master on YouTube. Yeah. But I'm still going to do one that does go live to YouTube. So what will probably end up happening is I'll do 3 a week, and 1 will go to YouTube and other stuff live, and then 2 will go to Twitch. So I just want to keep some kind of balance and mix it up a little bit as well. But yeah, more will be going straight to Twitch. And I thought tomorrow will probably be a bit of good interaction. So let's get a drinkathon over on Twitch. Could also do it for the Brett Erickson one, to be fair, and I might. But I'll need to wait to confirm that, the date and all that stuff. So there we go. But yeah, RIP Twitter is all over the place. People are panicking. They're like, if we don't, I've met so many friends, I'm not going to be able to find it. Yes, you are. It isn't run from a PC, and everyone could leave, and the app would be fine until something goes wrong, and then someone will need to fix it. Even if a few key like managers have left and stuff, it'll be fine. They'll replace them really quickly. Trust me. I know a lot about the tech industry, and there will for a start, Twitter pay pretty well, but there are people that will work twice as hard, not to get a musket, but there are people who work really harder than they should for less money than they deserve every day right now, and talented people as well. So it's not just, it will be fine. It'll be fine. And we don't really know what's going on. There's a lot of bullshit on there, but this isn't, I don't care about Elon Musk. I don't really care I don't care about Twitter. I like it. It's going to be fine. It's not going to turn off. And as I said, if it does turn off, I'll just say, when everyone screenshots that on Mastodon, I'll just go Photoshop. It's Photoshop. And this was deep faked. So you'll never get me. You'll never get me on when I'm wrong. Perfect smart. There we go. Yeah, I've got. Yeah, and everything can die. Although I guess Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter they've really got a hold on stuff. But I think part of I'm interested in what will happen with Twitter, because I think it might become more of a video platform as well. You've talked about that a little bit in terms of being able to post long content, monetize stuff, and all that stuff. Yeah, that might come with a subscription or whatnot, but it could become so you have like a stream of text. Now they're talking about everything app, like an X app, and Twitter could end up being the base of that. That's what it could evolve into, because they want to rival. You see Instagram rivaling TikTok with the Reels, right? And you see, Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook Reels, and all this rivaling. I think TikTok will have a video stream. It might as well get shorts. You'll have long form. It could have obviously the Twitter stream that we know it. It could also have an image-based thing. It could literally try and eventually have everything in one place. I think they might go for that. I think that's what they might go for. Might be impossible. Who knows? But as long as you can kind of switch between stuff, I don't know. So yeah, I think it might evolve, and the majority of people won't pay for stuff. Some people will, some people won't. Eventually, the public shaming for that will go away, especially if it becomes like a. The checkmark thing is kind of silly, but if you were paying for like a premium thing where you could post 4-hour 4K videos or something and monetize it, that would probably attract more people. Like I pay for Spotify and I pay for YouTube. I haven't updated my subscription for YouTube this week, and it looks like StreamYard hasn't gone through because I've got the duck in the corner. But I pay for YouTube primarily so I can watch picture-in-picture on my phone, which is fucking foul of them, by the way. That's foul, Google, that behaviour. And to not watch ads. And Spotify I pay for so I can download shit. But so yeah, there's a world where I'd pay for a Twitter. If and when down the line it was beneficial for me to do so, because I'm putting shit out all the time, right? That would be it. If it was beneficial for that kind of stuff, we'll let everyone fight and have a panic attack for the next year or whatever. And every Friday it'll be closing down, and it's probably going to be fine. I might be wrong, but I think that probably that's where it is. Okay, now, yeah, I've been getting sucked into TikTok a little bit recently. Let me just bring something up in here. Let's put something on nice and low down there. I'm gonna also, once I've done the move, I'm gonna look at the service that Brett uses. Obviously, I won't use the music he uses, but kind of with Brett. I can look into one of those services. Yeah, and also I go in phases. Like the last 2 months I haven't paid for YouTube, and the ads are pissing me off. But it is fucky of them though to make PIP only on premium, because Twitch you can watch picture-in-picture. Like, so when you come out of it, you can watch it in the corner. Basically, you can do that on Twitch. I don't use my phone a lot for Twitch, but I do that. It's a bit sneaky, YouTube. And Spotify, yeah, I might take a month off. I kind of roll it really, but I don't even know why I pay for it. But I would, as someone who's creating stuff, I'd do it. But I'm not interested in doing it right now. So Becky's in the house as well. These usernames are hilarious. Old Grumpy, and then a bit of drama. Mama. We like drama creation on a Friday. I went straight into this today, so I think it's the only beer I've got, by the way, in the house. So yeah, that might change in the next couple of hours. We'll see how I feel. But I want to do some stuff tonight. I want to prepare another thing for the Drinkathon tomorrow, and let me know how my volume is as well, because these mics are new and the gain setting is I can knock it quite easily and I can't hear myself. So let me know if I'm too quiet. I'm going to prepare some stuff for the Drinkathon tomorrow. So Mug Shorties is coming back, a proper round of Mug Shorties, all prepared, PowerPoint and everything. Maybe a couple of rounds. We will go to call-ins being available at some point. We got sidetracked last time, mainly because a DJ came in and started making demands in the first few seconds, and I lost my shit. And then I forgot. But we'll try and do that as well. I'm going to basically have notes, and we're going to get a bunch of stuff in. I had some other ideas as well. I'll remember them later. But I'm going to spend tonight during Drunk Drawer making some prep for tomorrow's stuff as well, so it doesn't just get weird and full of tears immediately. Well, there we go. So it might, yeah. I can't. So it might be a regional thing as well, which is also mental. Yeah, Twitch Mayor, exactly. And it's going to be fine. That's the conclusion. Flinosaur. But I mean, Becky's chat updates are the best. Let me make you a prediction of what's going to happen. It'll be like, I need a snack. Be right back. And then in 9 hours, she'll tweet and go, wait, did you guys finish? You guys finished? Why don't I ever get the updates? That's what's going to happen. Of course, Kelly was second in here. I think Kevin is Solvend is currently having his neck dealt with. Oh no, he's in the counsellor's office pretending to be mad, but not so mad that they take his guns, so he can get benefits for the rest of his life and retire. I think that's so. If we can all burn some incense, or how do you do voodoo for a former soldier? Let's kidnap a brown person, torture them, and say, you're not going to a wedding today, there go your feet, and we'll poke them with sticks, and I think that will help veterans get what they deserve. I think we do that. There we go. A little bit of an imagination there. Damn right, YouTube is racist. Yeah, xenophobic, I'd say. Same race. Even though we sound more distinguished, he's being psychoed. So, yeah, well, he's got to get the balance. He's got to look a bit red. Obviously he's got issues, but he's got to up them a little bit to make sure he gets the money. But if he goes too far, they'll go, "You are too mad. You are too mad." So he's got to get that. He's got to walk that tightrope. But yeah, it's just hopefully it's just it's going for 100%, right? But even I assume if he gets 80 or 90, I don't know if there are levels like that. I know you can get 50 or whatever if they do have strata. If he gets 80 or 90, if that's a thing, I don't know anything about it, then that would also be better than not having that, right? So yeah, hopefully he'll get what he wants, and then he'll brag about how much money he's earning and attack women on Twitter for being single mothers. So we want Kevin back. We want our Kevin back. If you're listening while driving, Kevin, don't drive into a tree, because that is too mad. That would be classed as too mad. Oh, sorry. I'm getting emails. Let me turn those off. Let me turn those off right now. Fuck your mother emailing me. By the way, yeah, I'm getting better on emails and stuff, but I had 3,000 unread ones in one email account the other week. So, you know, if people email me about stuff, I don't know how many email accounts I've got. 10? I don't fucking know. So some of them I never look in. They're just for certain logging in and that kind of stuff. And some are for important things, and others are semi-important things. And I said this the other day as well about unsubscribing, you know, preferences and stuff on emails. I can watch junk email from 100 different places come into my inbox for 5 years and go, these fucking things again. This week I've just thought, I'm going to unsubscribe from everyone I don't like. So it's probably taken me 15 years to get to that point. So now I'm actually exerting my GDPR rights to tweak my preferences in your database to stop emailing me shit. But yeah, I know, just slow. It's a Carlism. I kind of agreed with Christina Pazitsky about this when she was saying about she had one phone charger for like 6 years, and they're quite rich now, Segura and Pazitsky, and then they're like, why don't we just get 2 phone chargers? I'm the same, and I've been the same for a long time. I literally have one pair of jeans, and I wear them until the ball hole wears out for whatever reason, whether it's farts or what, and then I'll get a new pair. But I'm really trying to change. That's why the t-shirt range went up, even though it always looked like I was to say, well, I got 6 of these. So what else is going on? Yeah, phone chargers. I did a big ordering spate recently. You don't want to know what just fell over there. I did a big ordering spate recently. You need a USB-C cable, Carl? Buy 5. So now whatever I need, I'm just buying a fucking thing directly from Jeff Bezos. Yes, to prop up another billionaire. Yes. Also, the other thing about layoffs at Twitter, we go, oh, they laid off so many people. In the same week, Meta and Amazon have done the same, so that would probably more reflective of the industry, right? You see a recession coming, and you probably, first of all, those big companies do have a lot of developers and stuff that just sit around picking their arsehole, and they'll make a cup of coffee and do half a day's work in a week. And secondly, a lot of automation has come through. They've probably worked on the automation, but the consequence is we don't need as many people to fucking keep an eye on all this shit now. Christina. Neil. How are we doing today? Hope your back is feeling better. I guess that never happened, so that was really stupid of me to say. But I hope it's less painful today. I hope you're not having too many problems today, and your lizards are all good, and snakes and other things that are like that. That's as much knowledge as I have. Snakes, lizards, and other things that are like it. I don't know what the category is. Stuff. Rich face gives a fuck about what? Sorry, let me know what about. But yeah, probably you're probably right. Christina, there we go. So we know that Christina Snakes are currently letting her have internet. Maybe you could plug your internet router into a large battery. Don't know whether that's possible. Never know. I'm also vomiting, have a fever, basically fat episodes. You having all the luck recently? Having all the luck. I got sick. I think it's the reason why I spent like 9 hours on Twitch on Wednesday, because I was fine. Honestly, I was fine until I was up. I was doing stuff. Got to about 2:30 p.m. for me, and instantly I was like, I'm sick now. I feel bad. So I got into bed. I had shivers and all that, so I just got into bed and watched OGM play As Dusk Falls, and then pretty much immediately went over to, well, whatever that raid was, and then immediately went over to Husky Boyo. Yeah, weird how that one come on. Normally you start to feel a bit, but I didn't feel anything. I was fine. And then I was like, my throat just went, and then I went, bed. I exaggerated the deathly sick thing. Just when I said that, I started to feel ill again. So I think it's Twitter employees, very good as fuck. Well, it's relative though, isn't it? It's relative. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And yeah, what's rich though? What is rich? It is relative though, because you could be earning like 60,000 a year or 100,000, and someone earning on 20,000 or nothing is going to go there rich. The person earning 35,000 a year is rich, but it is relative. So yeah, I don't know. But they have some level of privilege, yeah. But I guess they've got specific skills. But they'll also be fine as well. By the way, they will also be fine in getting jobs. Every company in the world that's of any size needs data people or developers or engineers. So it doesn't even matter what industry. It could be finance, media, anything. You can just adapt the skills to anything. So it's a hugely employable thing. So yeah, doesn't need to be sympathy for people getting laid off in that field, I don't think. Like a sexy frog. You do know what that means because you thought about it and you said it. More than 30 grand a year. Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, it's relative. I'd say, though, I've been, like, piss poor in the past, and I've looked at people who earn X amount, right, X amount, and thought, you have got it fucking made. It must be so easy for you. And, of course, you might not struggle to pay your rent and bills, but your money can go out the fucking window. But it's not to have sympathy for anyone. If you're in a shit situation, then that sucks. I've been in real poor situations. I'm not now, but it just is what it is. Money sucks in that way. People, there shouldn't be anyone struggling for bills and rent and food and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I get where you're coming from, Becky, but you know, it is all relative. Because believe me, there are people on 50 grand going, they're on 120 grand. They've got it made. There should be a certain level where everyone's got their head above water, though. Not communism. Get out of it, you lazy bastards. Been cold for a few days, been up all night, telling us tokens. Well, don't do that. Don't turn it. Leave it the right way out. In. Shake it all about. Vomiting is slimming. Absolutely. Can I just say this is the official position of this podcast? That vomiting is slimming. We are sponsored by Princess Diana's bulimia. Right here. Great for the core as well. Absolutely. Yeah, just get those Mars bars in there. Come for your smokes. Go look for your smokes, Becky. Go get those smokes. Svelte Craig. We all aspire to be a Svelte Craig Johnson. There's no, there's nothing new there. That's what we all aspire for. I've drunk nearly 40% of the entire beer that's in my house. I'm alright. I own a t-shirt. But I do have the one winter jumper that I wore the entire last winter, and that will be going on within the next 2 hours. But then I fluctuate throughout the night. So we'll see. Yeah, so tomorrow, the reason I say 5 for me, 11 for Eastern time is because Brett's Listen, Brett's a fucking... He starts drinking at 11, and I know that. Every day. I know that. So I know that he needs to start drinking at 11 tomorrow, and I'm going to be there for him at 11 a.m. Eastern. I will be there for him to open beer with Brett Brock tomorrow. Because look, one of these days, especially when those dogs die, one of these days he's going to do a stream. When he fell asleep and it just went dark, I thought all we're going to see is a flash of a shotgun blast. That's what I was I was in Brazil just like I was drinking going, well, if this is how it's going to go out, let's stay. So tomorrow, mainly for Brett Brock, we'll be starting early. Lads. Come on, lads. Hey? What's going on? Yeah, Baker, it's also World Cup weekend. I haven't got excited at all because obviously it's a massive sham and disgusting, and that, you know, the reps are just lobbing clits off in between signing Budweiser contracts and then getting clit blood on the hand and onto the contract and going, well, I don't know what that contract did we sign saying no beer at the World Cup? I imagine that's how it happened. But I'm excited for the football though. I haven't thought about it until today. I think Sunday, as soon as it comes on, yeah, I'll think of the slaves and stuff, but ultimately I'll like kick a ball. Go on, lads. That's where I'll be at. Yeah, exactly. Well, bulimia. We are sponsored by Princess Diana on this podcast. I'll bring some out when I come to the States first, and I'll leave them at Mine Dogs. But if I use a drop shipper, they'll be all right. January, I would say. Just for timelines, I'd say January. But that's why I'll be sorting out my Twitch situation in the next week or so to get affiliate status. What's that? Cancer? I don't know. Yeah, well, that's why I stayed watching. I was like, well, I don't want it to happen, but if it's going to happen, I'd rather it was live streamed. So at least there's someone to tell someone. I don't know. He'll choke or vomit. Yeah, I think vomit choke's definitely. I reckon he's got like a sex wing set up to sleep in, but he kind of leans forward in it though. Maybe like a fucking O-ring or something to make sure he doesn't choke on his vomit. That's what I think. But if he gets in it backwards, he's fucked. Sure. Yeah. Why not? That'll stop me talking my fucking self on the Friday, won't it? Got a face mask on for, bro. I need to switch. I need to switch Twitter accounts. You know what I did? There we go. It's fine if you can hear me. I am coming back. Am I back? Am I back in the world of you and your faces and ears? Let me know. Let me turn this fucking shit off first of all as well. There we go. Am I back? I'm going to put it in the chat as well. Kevin, aren't you supposed to be fiddling benefits? Yeah, I think I'm back. Oh, okay, that's confusing me. I know. Fuck it. All right. Oh, it's the black man.
Hi.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
look how effervescent I look. Oh, you just froze.
It's me. It was me. It's me. There's something happening here. There are workmen in the streets.
I got them behind me too.
Yeah, I think that's what's happened. They're literally been doing something with fiber this week, and it's been cutting out all fucking day. So what's going on with the face?
I'm going to show you on my phone because I don't want any of this to be online. Because it looks very, very suspect. But I've just done like one of those like blackhead face mask things where you put them on and then you peel them off and then they pull all your face off.
Interesting.
Obviously, I can't really put a photo like that up on Twitter.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Everyone's pretending it's getting turned off today. So
there you go. If you can see that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what it's doing.
There we go.
Oh yeah, you brought your friends with you.
Yeah, so I don't want to put that. I don't want to put that up on Twitter because I get
there will be morons calling you a racist on there.
Mm-hmm.
It will happen.
Yeah.
I've got a friend who likes to campaign against such things, which is admirable. Except he picked out an advert for those products and said, "Come on, Facebook, this is racist." His picture was taken in shadow though, and he looked like he was more doing an impression of a.
Okay, yeah, no, I mean, I was just literally putting a product on my face in the way it was intended to be put on my face.
Exactly.
But, did I say a few things that may be construed as racist while doing so in the privacy of my own home with nobody else listening? No, because
it's like the guy who owned the football club in the US. Let him say things on the phone to his girlfriend. Let him just say those things at home, because if he's doing it at home, at least he's not doing it in the supermarket.
Exactly. Yeah, let granddad say all those horrible things to himself, but just if he does it in public, he gets a slap.
Yeah, exactly. So that's Let
me get rid of this.
Need to know where they are.
I don't think we need that.
I don't think we need. I think they've done their job for today, and
I'm chock full.
They can leave. I'm concerned.
What are you doing today then? What's the plan?
Today, there's zero plan. I've just had enough of bullshit today. Not today. No, I've taken it. I'm moving to Manchester next Friday.
Oh, is that right? So is that soon? I didn't realize. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I'm going up next Friday, but I'm going to be back quite a bit sorting shit out. But yeah, so that's the plan. So I want to take it. I want to be fairly sensible.
If you're going up to Manchester from where you are,
yeah.
No, you won't come past me, will you? You'll go M6.
So, I'm up and down a lot in December. I'm basically going up. I'm taking a couple of bits and bobs next week, but yeah, it'll be M6. Then I've got to come and get shit out of storage from somewhere else that I left in there in March.
Well, why don't on one of those where you've got a bit of spare time, do the other way, and go via like Brum and then up the M1 and then that way, and then you can come past me. And we can go.
Are you just outside Nottingham? Is that where you are?
Yeah, I'm just literally, like junction 28 of the M1. I'm like just off there, so it's dead easy to get.
I've been past you at some point. Yeah, for sure. We'll sort that out. And I'm always fucking around as well, especially when we get into Jamie. I'm always
don't bring Jamie.
He won't go anywhere. He won't be allowed, or he'll say he'll do something and then he won't, which is his entire life. Oh yeah, I will do this and that. He's claiming he's going to come up to Manchester to see me before Christmas. It won't fucking happen. There's no way.
His missus just won't let him. Or
he has got a family, to be fair, but he also doesn't drive.
He doesn't drive. Fucking hell.
So when he does comedy and stuff, he does it within 5 miles of his village.
So he doesn't do comedy.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to, I try with him. I really do try to inspire him to do things, but he needs to kick up the ass. So if he's watching now, Jamie, I'm coming to get you. But yeah, he didn't drive, and he also he's got his family stuff, which is fair enough. But also his energy levels are weird. It's like,
how many kids has he got?
2, and actually they're pretty self-sufficient. Yeah. I personally think they're old enough.
Yeah. So then, what's the problem?
Yeah, there is. I think it's just probably anxiety or something.
He's also got a bit of a stupid face.
Really stupid face. I mean, the accent is outrageous.
Ugh, so gross.
I've never seen him without a beard though. So
Maybe he's just got one of those faces, those like fucking like like I've got, like where if you get rid of my beard, I just look like a freshly like punched baby.
I can't really grow. Like, this has grown for a week, and with the lighting, it looks like nothing. But there is more there than it looks like. But even it takes.
I have no like. I just have like triple chin that just goes straight from chin to neck. So this is my artificial jawline. But look, you see, like this is all just. This is all just like the beard saves my face.
I'm glad I lost the jet. In January I had the jet. That's why I did the podathon then, because I generally on that Andrew's podathon, my neck was just here, and I'd never had that in my life before. I had like wattle just here, so I can't imagine. I assume what's been quite.
I've got that, but I've got it just above my penis.
That's certainly that's starting for me, I have to say, and it's the worst place to get fat.
The fupa, because all it does is it makes your dick smaller. It's just like that. Your dick just it makes your dick smaller and your foreskin bigger, and it just slowly does that every day.
Exactly, Becky. If you want to sit in the bath, drink gin, rub yourself, and say the N-word, I'm on board.
Oh man, always you shout it. Just like
or
whisper shout it.
I would drop yourself underwater in the bath and say it underwater, so it's like that's what I would do.
I should look at the thing so I can actually see the chat. That's probably a good idea.
Can I? There's a way to me exposing this backstage here, and I don't know how to do it. I'll have to figure it out one day.
Was it on comments? Oh, there it is. It's on comments. Right, I got it on private chat.
So there we go.
There we go.
You can see it,
I see people now. Oh, fuck it. We got a Husky here. Is he here? Hi.
Brett Brock is in the house.
Brett,
Kevin. Hi, Brett. Brett will be doing a drunk drawer tonight, I'm sure. Being drunk and doing drawings, I would imagine. It's Lemmy.
I was doing Lemmy tonight. Cool.
Started it the other night and finishing it today.
I'm finally making for this weekend, for this Sunday's episode, I'm finally making something that Ghost Gerbil has been harassing me about for the last 6 months.
Is it something wanky?
It's something that sounds a bit shit and technically is a bit shit, and is just I'll try and make it interesting, but jollof rice.
Okay, yeah.
Which is like Nigerian rice with spices and stuff, which but it's just it's rice and tomato sauce and it's basically like rice and salsa, but Nigerian with a bit of meat. So I don't know. I'll try and make it interesting and fuck it up somehow. You should.
I'm inspired to make a few things that you've done. I think the fish and chips were on my.
Fish and chips was
on
really
my radar
good
today. They look really fucking good because I've never fried and battered anything. That's fucking so lame that I've never done that.
So jollof rice obviously looks like it just looks like fucking rice. So I'm doing it with meat as well. So I'm doing jollof rice and fucking curried meat and whatever. But it should be good. It's just one of those things that doesn't look amazing on the thumbnail.
But I bet if people could taste it, it would be better. Because I think that's stuff's
but
really
it's
nice
just
and homely.
Here's a thumbnail of something dead excited. Pile of rice. It's no one's clicking on that. Maybe I should just add some Doritos to it or something, and then I can just put a big pack of Doritos on the thumbnail, and then people will watch it.
Nothing wrong with Doritos. But apart from Jamie likes drunkenly cooking the odd curry, have you ever tried to ask people to recreate what you've done, actively do it to try and engage? Let's look at your version.
A few people have that wouldn't be a terrible idea actually for an episode. Which I could just go back, out all the photos of food people have sent me, and then roast the fuck out of them all.
Yeah,
and
rate the plate type stuff, and
but just be a dickhead and just give everyone.
Of course. Even if it's good, you tell them it's fucking awful.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's the only way to make yourself look better is to just denigrate everybody else.
Agreed.
Yeah, you suck.
What about yourself? What are you up to this weekend? Are you going out being naughty?
It's my it's my best mate's birthday this week, and he's also just had to put his dog down. So obviously he's in a bit of a Scout. It's my boy Scout, the beaglest of all the beagles, technically a cat in a dog's body. He's now in dog heaven.
There we go. I had a night out 2 weeks ago, and it fucked me up for days. It was in Bristol. It was with some comedians, some other people, and a newly recruited policeman. I'm not going to say which force, but he was out, and I told him at the beginning of the night, I said, "You're going to see some shit. You need to keep your fucking mouth shut." And that's it. That's just how it's got to go.
How long does it take you, whenever you're in a group of comedians, before you incredibly subtly drop the fact that you've had Stanhope on the podcast?
I don't really do it. I mean, the people that I know, so I don't really, unless I'm hammered.
Oh mate, like I'm the worst for it.
Other what I've had is other people say it for me.
Yes, well that's always what happens, and then I'm really happy when it does. It's just like,
of course. All right, for the secret, of course, it's like, that's right.
I was at a house party after a comedy show a couple of weekends ago, and we're all getting absolutely shit-faced. And my mate who was there, who sort of knew, was just like, "Oh yeah, do you guys know that Andy's been on like Stanhope's podcast 2 or 3 times, and like he's had him on his show, and they're like mates and stuff." And then like instantly, I had 4 birds on my knee. It was just, it's just like, fucking, it does pay off occasionally.
Yeah.
I mean, it only costs a couple of $3,000 a year to go over there and keep these relationships going. It's worth it.
I've had sweaty Bristolian men hang around me and ask questions. I haven't had that's been the highlight.
Well, it was because my mate's he's very progressive with his comedy booking. So all his comedy shows are at the very least 50% men, 50% women, which is why I like going, because there's always going to be ladies there, and also usually like at least 1 or 2 of them have got like fucking muscular dystrophy, or like no legs, or like a Welsh, or like fucking some kind of awful disability.
Yeah,
and that so those guys are fun as fuck to play with as well, because there's no one who can take a joke better than someone with a fucking disability.
Exactly. Brock, are you drying your clothes or multiple families?
No, drying all my clothes. I have my new lumberjack shirt, which is for the ladies, and my new burgundy shirt, which is also for the ladies. Yeah,
so the flannel seems to be a thing to get. Jamie got one recently, and I certainly think when we do the drinkathons with Brett, I think it'll be a good thing to wear. But the flannel seems to be a popular thing to get that on. I think it's a good thing to do.
Yeah, you have to, because it means you're a working man who knows how to use his hands to manually masturbate a horse for artificial insemination.
Yeah, or wanking yourself into a bin and video editing basically is my manual labor these days. But I have done it in the past. I have done manual labor in the past, and I can't do it anymore.
There's a fucking dude behind me. That's weird. Say hello,
Curtis. God, is that real? Hello.
Okay, you can go now.
Oh man.
How are you doing? Nice. Oh, I love that fucking classic. I would say Adidas, but I want to say Adidas as well.
Yeah, hang on 2 seconds.
Classic, the classic. Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
Where are you going? Hang on, I'll come to you in a minute. Anyway, I've got to get showered and shit because I'm going out at 7 anyway. So I'll leave you to it because I need to sort this out. Are you frozen again? Does that mean I'm on my own? Is this my podcast now? Yeah, no, he's dead. So this is the Another Fat Guy Cooks podcast. Welcome, everybody. Oh, no, he's back. Can't hear him, though.
Yeah, I muted the mic. That would help.
Oh, there you go. You're fucking terrible.
Because I didn't want people to hear me screaming and shouting slurs when the internet went down.
Got you. Right, I've got to fuck off because I need to sort some shit out, and I'm off out. But lovely to talk to you, man.
And give me
a shout about Manchester and back and stuff, and we'll
figure it out.
Stuff. Yeah.
Take care. Have a good one.
Right,
see you.
Bye.
Bye. There we go. Andy Baker, ladies and gentlemen. Another Fat Guy Cooks. Check him out. Not sure this chat replays, but check out Another Fat Guy Cooks on YouTube. Give him a subscribe and watch him make key lime pie, often hungover, sometimes with things falling out of his nose from the night before. Now, I'm not saying anything, but he's a good boy. He's a good boy, is Andy. Classic Andy moved bells earlier. Well, to be fair, he wasn't due to come on, so and he's a busy man. Like I said, he's probably the look of the guy next to him looks like that's the man selling him the coke today. So who knows? Sending shotguns out of his boot. Yeah, who hasn't liked Half-Orc? Well, there we go. Yeah, exactly. I concur. So, Brock, tonight you're finishing off Lemmy. Good fucking Lemmy that is. A nice mole. And the thing is, now I've had a beer, I want to have more booze. But to do that, I've got to do a beer run, and I'm kind of lazy. I've got to do one before 5 o'clock tomorrow, so I could do it tonight. There we go. Finish up, Lemmy. For spoons. So the documentary you're talking about, is that the one on YouTube where it's like Live Fast, Die Young or something? It's not called that, but it's something similar. That's the only one I know and the only one I could find on YouTube. But if there's another one, if there's like a newer one, let me know. Don't let you drink. Well, I've run out of beer. I mean, I could go and see what I've got downstairs, but I think it's really limited. Actually, if you give me a second, I can test this out. Look, I did one of these the other day. It's shit, but you've got to do something. Hang on. Let me go and have a look downstairs. Give me 1 second, 1 minute. Let me try and find this. I think I've got a bit of a break here. I found a proper job. Right, it's not as good as a hand job, but I found one. All right, so don't have a go at me. Let's find this again. Yeah, I'm gonna get out next week. I'm gonna get some music for the background. I'll try the company you use, Brett, but I'll also use a different tunes. Berlin bottle opener. Yeah, but it's all off the same guy, so it's all off. I do get claims if I don't tag him, but it's all off of White Bat Audio. He's either got basically thrash metal or synth stuff, like 80s synth or horror synth. So it's not. Yeah, I just took what I could get, but I am going to get. First of all, yeah, I'm going to pay for something soon, and I really need to get onto my 2 friends that said they'd write music for the podcast. So hopefully in the new year, I'll get like a full intro tune that's written, that's mine. And little drop things. And when I get my new mixer at some point in the new year as well, I'll be able to just hit a pad and it'll drop a little like, that's what I want. Bit and bit. Exactly. So yeah, I kind of got one more beer after this, but I think this will do it. I'm just going to hang for a bit. Very nice of Andy Baker to drop in, actually. He probably saw me struggling and drop in, so there we go. Yeah, this music is I was doing my head in. I just want something to fill the silence, otherwise I'll just start feeling weird and I'll hear things echo and stuff. But next Friday, I go to Manchester. That evening, England are playing USA in soccer. So at 7 p.m. So I'm literally going to get there, dump my shit, set up a little bit, probably order a desk and a chair from Amazon. I've already got it, picked them out. sort my stuff out, and then I'm going to go up to a bar to watch the game, and then we'll see what happens. And then Saturday could, depending if he gets back to me, it could be Brett Eriksson. At the moment, we said we'll get him on, but that'll be the plan. We'll see what happens. Yeah, but there's got to be some horses who just have a pathetic load as well. It's like, it comes out almost like a solid object as well. Oh, I guess it's the difference between lager and the proper job. It's a good beer, though, to be fair. Powerfully hop. We've got 5.5. Nice and cold. Can't go wrong. Oh, let me... I should have done this at the beginning. I'm such a peen. I completely forgot, to be fair with you. Now, this is something that I've had for years. And I might have to change the... hang on, what's going on? I might have to change the code. But basically, I've got like a little sponsor. So... where the fuck is that gone? Oh, there we go. Mainly, I think it's just UK. I think really because he's local. He's actually a Welsh guy, but he does some awesome. Let's have a look at this. Chilli of the Valley, chilliotv.co.uk. Let's look at some of this. He basically makes all these fucking sauces. He's got all the stuff going on. So you can go mild, medium, or hot. So he's got sauces. The artwork's great as well. He's got sauces, grinders, not the gay shit, but fluffy little kittens. He posted a picture of himself making these the other day. Walk off and die. This stuff is crazy. It's got a disclaimer basically that says you won't get it on your skin. You're not drunk when you buy it. You can make a big thing of curry and put 3 or 4 drops in, and it'll blow the whole thing up. Habaneros, Butchalokia, Trinidad scorpions are thinking here as well. But if you go here, especially if you're in the UK, I think this will be, not especially in the US, it won't work. Get all your shit, go to the checkout and put gentle in uppercase in the promo code, and you'll get 10% off your entire order. This is when I go corporate, basically. This is the moment that I've gone corporate. But I've checked it was still active because it was on an old podcast I did a few years ago that might half come back, but scheduling's a nightmare. But there's so much good stuff on it, honestly. And I've had loads of this stuff as well. I genuinely love it. It's not all blow your ass out. It's mild flavors as well. There's just so much. And he's won awards, national awards and all this stuff. I met him at some community event. It's just phenomenal. So chilliotv.co.uk, promo code gentle. It'd be better if I do that. There we go. I'm back. I think I'm back. The corporation's got to me. chilliotv.co.uk, 10% off your entire order if you use the promo code gentle. I can't believe anyone's stuck around there. Can't believe anyone's stuck around. Everyone's gone. Man down, yeah. Man, the internet down. This is... My blood pressure is high right now. Let's have a look at the stress. Actually, I can look at it, can't I? Wow, that motherfucker. 84. It's still pretty high. Yeah, 84 is pretty high for me. You can't see it now. Jesus Christ. I assume this is still streaming. So is it just dark when this happens? It happened 3 times during this stream. Twice with Andy and just now. Absolutely fucking unbelievable. But yeah, I won't be with this internet company thing when I move anyway. It's already set up. It's supposed to be very good. But there's something happening. I think it might be the router. Something's fucking up on a daily basis. So it drops from here sometimes, and I just had to restart the whole thing downstairs. So yeah. Yeah, sorry, right. Yeah. My blood pressure in general, I think it's an expression, isn't it? But yeah, heart rate 84. I'm normally in the 60s. Which is why I think that might be related to not really caring about things that other people care about. I stay pretty regular, but I do get worked up over certain things, and one of them is internet going down. Honestly, it's one of the biggest things that annoys me, more than World Hunger, more than Elon Musk. I don't get angry about any of that shit. Politics, I don't care. My internet goes down, there's a problem now. Now there's a problem. Now I think about doing I'm literally muting the mic when that happens. There we go. We scared most people off, I think. 525. That was when I came back the last time. Brett Scott. Unbelievable. I'll just stick around until I finish this beer and then I'll fuck off. If I do this again, that'll just annoy people, but why not just do it anyway? Where's Twitter? If it goes off again, that'll be the end. Because I can't. I need to go and do things. Ugh, unbelievable. I tweeted that like 5 times today as well. Hypertension. Some way to inform the blood pressure. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I understand. I've never had to. I probably have got high blood pressure, but I don't go to the doctor about anything. But yeah, just the way you can feel. You know, that's what I mean. So I look at the heart rate to go, how pissed off about this am I? Do you remember it was at its worst when Jamie wouldn't? Jamie made some shit excuse about not doing anything. Do you know what? Fuck your mother. That's staying on the floor and we'll light from there. I'm going to look creepy now. When Jamie couldn't come to some podcast because of some bullshit family thing, and I just got so mad. And I was just in Brazil complaining. And I think I got up to like 125 on the heart rate. It's just like... Yeah, I don't have any known medical issues. Well, primarily because I don't go to the doctor about anything, but also yeah, one thing about moving as well. The day I move, I'm ordering a massive desk. I had an okay setup when I was in the last place, but I left. I think I left that desk there. I just left it. I left a lot of stuff there. Oh look, some paperwork. That's how I deal with paperwork. Go fuck yourself. Don't write to me. Who I don't listen to anything that gets mailed to me. There's no piece of mail that I open and go, oh, I'll do something about that. No. You're lucky I opened it. But yeah, I'm gonna get a nice desk and a nice big fucking chair. And that's all coming. Hopefully in about 10 days. Probably the day I move, I'm gonna order it because I need to measure up. And it should be there by like a week, Monday, Tuesday. So slowly I'll get a better setup. yeah, I do get pissy. I get pissy about noise in his house because they don't fucking understand. They can't just sit around yelling and fucking playing guitar. and I get pissed off about lame excuses. Although we didn't do Odom yesterday because he's sick, so that's fair. That's fair. I've been really busy anyway this week. Had a lot on. And next week will probably be similar as well, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. It was spooky. It's weird. I can't quite get it right. It's because of the size of desk that I've got. It's not. It's like not deep enough here for this, so I'm going to get new lighting and all that stuff. But it's not ideal here, the lighting. I know the backlight used to help as well, which is in storage. It'll all be coming. Tonight I'm figuring out the day I do it. It could all be ready for like 9 days' time. It might be a week after that, but then I've got to try and survive going to storage and back in a van because I'm not a very good driver and I don't drive vans very often, like little trucks. But I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna get one and try not to kill myself. And the whole time driving, I'll be like, I think I'm gonna have an accident. I don't fucking know what I'm doing, but the whole time that'll be me. And then I've got a really awkward unloading situation when I get there. So it's going to take forever to get my shit. There's not a lot of stuff. But it's like all together I'll be driving 3.5, 4 hours to get it and then 3.5, 4 back. I could do it over 2 days, to be fair. But then when I get there, I think it's going to take me an hour or two. There's not much stuff. It's just in a really awkward place to get stuff into. But I'll figure it out. Problems, eh? Problems. Yeah. So I shot that Terrifier thing in 4K on 2 cameras, and it just completely failed. I spent so many hours doing stuff in an editor. I've already said that. It's the heart rate. It's not the blood pressure. You're right, Chris. It's the heart rate. 94. Yeah, this is... Yeah. That's what it is. I'll wrap this up soon. I've been going over an hour. I intended to do like half an hour anyway. Let me finish this beer. What is everyone up to tonight? Drunk drawer, no doubt. Is anyone going to a bar or anything like that? What food are you doing? Let me know. So yeah, I'll stick with StreamYard for now, and I'll certainly use it because I've got OBS, but I can't get certain things working, which make it hard to put StreamYard through OBS for the comments. And I'll go direct to Twitch from StreamYard tomorrow as well, because we can get the guests in easier and all that stuff. But as we go on, I might switch to Streamlabs and or OBS, I think, to mix stuff up. But I need to get my system. I've got to decide how much money I want to spend. So I'm on the case this weekend. So yeah, let me know if you're doing anything interesting tonight. Yeah, that big weekend 2 weeks ago, but that's literally the first beer since Brock was trying out his stream like 2 weeks ago. Well, it's the second beer, so I've already lied to you. But yeah, I've got to try and balance the booze, I think, a little bit. I've got a few things on in December, that's the thing. It's not going to be like it was last year with the constant drunk, hammered podcast. It's just not. It can't be. I might still do a lot of streams, but 3 or 4 maybe, big uns, instead of 8 that me and Jamie did last year. But we didn't even know Brock then. We didn't know anyone. So we'll try and make December an interesting one in terms of like, look, it's winter, it's nearly Christmas. Let's do a few drinkathons. Let's just cram them in. Let's get some different guests on. Let's get some, maybe Andrews will come back. Maybe Ericsson will pop on. Maybe we can get them both together. We'll get Minddog on. I think Minddog needs to come and hang out. Get himself a Jameson's. I know he gigs a lot on the weekend, but we'll try and figure it out. So yeah, in general, I'm always talking about what's going to happen, but I am making a lot of plans, and one day things will just look different. there should be some interesting stuff coming, I think. But it's just all shit to sort out. And I'm getting on it. I'm feeling pretty focused. I am feeling pretty focused right now. So just turn that off there. So at least that's good. I seem to be, doing some shit in lots of different areas of my life, which is nice. It's really hard not to get fat in Manchester though, because it's just I know I could just drink and have nice food and just I'll be much happier because the space is better. It's a nice apartment. I'm going to be happy because I'm going to be back near a city, on the arse end of the city, which means I can get anything anytime I want. It was weed, cocaine, shot in the spine over a drug deal in Moss Side. That could happen. That looks fuller than I imagine it should have done. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, hopefully the chat's working. I need to sort out the back end because the little StreamYard logo is up there. I need to sort that out. But tomorrow, yes, Twitch, Last Rites Pod, 5 p.m. UK, 6 p.m. Copenhagen, 11 a.m. USA, and God bless America. I say because it's going to be a good one. We've got to get Jamie over 3 hours, guys. We've got to get him towards 5. On the Andrus thing in the summer, he lasted like 6.5, somewhere around there. But the last one, 3 hours. He's like, I might get some food now. I might come back. I might. Oh, I'm tired. I might get a, 3 hours. Are you sure? I think he's done 3 hours the last 2 times actually. Me and Brock pulled out a 6 2 drinkathons ago, and it was 7 hours the last time. All the last 30 minutes were me and him just drunkenly trying to work out when old Grumpy Mum was doing a Discord. And just getting out before someone cries, is the main thing. Yeah, there we go. So I guess Kelly's working. Christina's lounging about. Rightly so. It wasn't a dig. Rightly so. Brock will be prepping his Lemmy stuff, maybe doing a beer run. What else we got going on out there in the world? And if you watch this back, by the way, hopefully they're brave enough to scrub through the dark spots. And I don't just mean Metanuks. I mean the bits where my internet just failed 4 fucking times. Working till 3 your time. There we go. That is Central. So you're 6. So it's 9 my time. There we go. I think Brett starts at 2:33, right? Yeah, I'm getting used to the time zones now. Always knew East is 5, occasionally it's 4, Central's about 6, and LA, I guess, is 7. Fridge stock, yeah. See, I'm jealous of that. I'm going to have to do something about it. I might be able to drink, but I want to be productive as well. So I've got to do mug shorties. I've got to, I think, certain new stuff I want to bring up, and there's something else which I'll try and remember. I probably made some notes about it, so I'm actually trying to have stuff at least we can always go back to tomorrow. I think we can do 2 rounds of mug shorties, maybe 2 rounds of 3 or something, and it'll be interactive, and we'll do call-ins. We will do call-ins. There's a part of me that wants to share the passwords and that to Jamie for this, but I think it will confuse him because he's got his own StreamYard account and he's got the one that we've got access to my nogs essentially. So I think if I send him stuff for a third one, I think it'll just fuck. It could even fuck with his browser not recognizing some stuff and needing verification and all that thing, just in case my stream drops off, basically, which is a concern for tomorrow. But it lasted for the Andrus one, which is weird, because I think the last 2 was definitely the last one with Brett. It was fucking up. I kind of don't want this now. I got into the mood of it, and I'm like, what do I do with it? What do I do with it? Neck it. Neck it. I say. But I'm out all afternoon tomorrow, so for like, I'll be getting back an hour before the podathon, so I'm not going to have a lot of time to organise stuff tomorrow, which means I've got to at least do something tonight. If I can get 6 mug shorty questions ready, that's something. I'm also trying to work on a vague poster for Brighton Fringe. Got too mad about the internet. Yeah. I've calmed down. It's not as. It's still there. I can still. It's the same feeling as when Jamie fucked me over. I mean, one of Jamie's families had like a car accident or something. 92. So it's still around. That's how I'm going to die in a few years when there's too much blockage around. It won't be much. It'll literally be going, Jamie going, I can't make tonight. Family, my son's dead. And I'll go and just keel over. Not I'm upset about his dead son. I'll be annoyed. I'll be annoyed. Yeah, I think you start to prepare stuff a little bit better. And there's a few pieces of kit that once I get them will make everything seem a lot better on here. I'm definitely getting a couple of cameras. And like I said before, when I get embedded into the Manchester comedy scene, I'll have a lot more in-person pods with, even we're in one place and all that stuff. If Jamie does make it up, here's what we'll do. We'll do a pre-records. We'll do 2 pre-records of an Odam and a Last Rites, short ones, and we'll do a quick live stream, an hour for you guys as well. That's what we'll do. That's the plan. If he comes up for a day and a half, we can do that. But I want to take him out. I want to take him out on the town where he's not going to insist on sitting in the smoking area and then just get so drunk he's just shouting the word rape, thinking he's funny, which is what happened last year when we went out. It's not a Jamie Slacken session. I love him. He's my brother. Actually, he brought me this mic. He purchased me this microphone, which is, very nice. Of course, I'll be repaying him. But yeah, he's feeling a bit unwell the last 2 days, so he will be ready for tomorrow. I understand. He will be back. He's already laughing at idiots on Twitter today, so he'll be back. You do for real. There we go. For real. Yeah. All right. I'm going to wrap this up because, quite frankly, I'm running out of cognitive energy here. Remember to go to chiliotv.co.uk. I'll put it in the description. It's in the description of the Terrifier one as well. If you're in the UK, I don't think it will ship internationally. Not least for shipping seeds and all that kind of stuff and sauces isn't good. But I will send up some. I'll take some of the hack on it if we can sort out that drink in Nottingham. First of all, one of us will die. Secondly, I'll send him a few bottles of spicy sauce so he can maybe use them either for his show or for himself. I'll rub them on his bell end. Who knows? But yeah, I made my little Be Right Back stream. I need to get some better music for that because it is very aggressive. Absolutely. Oh, I made my first emote as well. So in 7 followers time, once the data stats get up, which isn't far off actually, I just need to bring them up soon. I've already made my first emote, which is good. There'll be a lot of photorealistic ones in there. And I'll probably pay someone to make some little cartoon ones for me. So mostly pig-based. But there we go. That's. Oh no, I did do that last night. I tried to draw a pig, couldn't, and then just use a picture of my face. So there'll be a few photorealistic emotes and all that kind of stuff. Hopefully, I can apply soon. I'm just 7 followers off now. And as I said, OGM, Husky, Divinely Cursed, and April Reed have all given me wonderful shout-outs this week, which is, got an extra 16 or in the last week, like an extra 6. I need 7 more people. That's it. So if we can get a couple out tomorrow, and a couple out of the next drink-a-thon. That'll be good. That'll be good. And then get in the chat on there. I like the little purple thing on Twitch anyway, the little purple logo when you chat. It's exciting. It's not pimped out. I'm going to try and bring up some of the background stuff as well on there, but I can't use Streamlabs or OBS at the moment. There are boring reasons why I can't. But soon that will change and things will get pimped a little bit. But I'll be using StreamYard tomorrow. Same old shit, but just on Twitch. All right, I've bored everyone enough. I don't think I've got anything interesting to play. I'll just play this. Yeah, I'm sure you're not watching this back if you don't already subscribe. But if you do, give us a subscribe. Check us out on Twitch at Last Rites Pod. And tomorrow, come ye to the warming up the piggies drink-a-thon. See you on Drunk Drawer. Go fuck your mother.